This morning, former President Bill Clinton and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, they are facing possible contempt charges for defying congressional subpoenas.
Even some Democrats are saying the Clintons should testify before a congressional committee investigating Jeffrey Epstein.
The Clintons argue they're being unfairly targeted here, and they have nothing to add to this investigation.
Leading Republicans argue, though, they're not accusing the former president of wrongdoing, but believe he may have more information to share.
Contempt of Congress charges now looming for former President Bill Clinton, with the House Oversight Committee saying they'll take that rare step after the former president failed to appear for a deposition in the investigation into late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
He did not show up today.
Former President Clinton, who appears in a series of photos and records related to Epstein, has long denied wrongdoing or knowledge of Epstein's crimes.
No one's accusing Bill Clinton of any wrongdoing. We just have questions, and that's why the Democrats voted along with Republicans to subpoena Bill Clinton.
Former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton is scheduled to appear today, but in a letter to the House Oversight Chair, both Clintons declined, saying they had nothing to add, calling the subpoenas legally invalid, and writing, quote, "Every person has to decide when they have seen or had enough and are ready to fight for this country, its principles, and its people, no matter the consequences. For us, now is that time." Some Democrats arguing the Clintons should be allowed to answer in writing, as others have, and pressing the Justice Department to finish releasing the full Epstein files.
And then we'll be able to determine all that we need to know.
Though Democrat Ro Khanna, who helped lead the charge to force the files release, said former President Clinton should appear.
Everyone involved should be providing an explanation, and I have conducted this in a way that doesn't single out Republicans or Democrats.
Conflicting views in a high-profile push for answers. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
A Clinton spokesperson previously called on the Justice Department to make public anything tied to the former president in the Epstein files and accused the DOJ of making selective releases to imply wrongdoing where there is none.
The Justice Department says it is still combing through the files for redactions. This now close to a month after a deadline to release them all.
All right.